Let's take a journey back to 1916, to the lush green hills of Balangoda in Sri Lanka, where a baby girl was born into one of the most powerful families of the time. Her name? Sirimavo Ratwatte, the future Sirimavo Bandaranaike, the woman who would shatter global norms to become the world's first female prime minister. But before her groundbreaking political career, her early life was just as remarkable, filled with privilege, compassion, and destiny. So, buckle up, because we're about to uncover the incredible story of Sirimavo's formative years. Born on April 17, 1916, Sirimavo was raised in the iconic Mahawalatenna Walauwa, an architectural masterpiece and the ancestral home of the Ratwatte family. Her father, Barnes Ratwatte Desa, was a regional leader and one of the wealthiest and most respected figures in Sri Lanka. Growing up in this aristocratic family, Sirimavo was surrounded by wealth, tradition, and an unwavering commitment to Sinhala Buddhist values. Imagine sprawling gardens, servants bustling around, and the sound of drums during cultural celebrations. It was a life of grandeur. But Sirimavo wasn't one to simply enjoy the comforts of privilege. Even as a child, she showed a deep connection to the people around her. Her compassion shone brightly. Villagers often spoke of young Sirimavo visiting their homes, offering food, clothes, and comfort to those in need. She was a natural leader even then, often solving small disputes in the community. Locals believed she had an almost magnetic ability to connect with people, a quality that would later define her political career. At the age of 6, Sirimavo left the serene hills of Balangoda for Colombo, where she attended St. Bridget's Convent, one of the most prestigious schools of the colonial era. Now, imagine this: a devout Buddhist girl navigating the corridors of a Roman Catholic institution. But Sirimavo thrived. She mastered English, honed her organizational skills, and excelled in debates. Her teachers noted her as disciplined, articulate, and possessing a natural charisma that made her a favorite among peers. One story goes that during a school debate, Sirimavo passionately argued against colonial policies, leaving her audience stunned. Even the nuns at the convent were impressed by her boldness and intellect. Little did they know, they were nurturing a future head of state. In 1940, Sirimavo's life took a new turn when she married Solomon West Ridgway Dias Bandaranaike, or SWRD Bandaranaike, a rising star in Sri Lankan politics. Their wedding was a spectacle, blending ancient Kandyan customs with the grandeur of aristocracy. Sirimavo wore a traditional Kandyan sari, and the union of two powerful families became the talk of the country. But this wasn't just a marriage, it was the beginning of a political partnership. While SWRD focused on building his political career, Sirimavo played the perfect supporting role, managing their home and representing their family at public events. Behind the scenes, Sirimavo was learning the ropes of leadership. She accompanied her husband to rural areas, listening to the struggles of ordinary people. It was during these visits that Sirimavo's innate empathy grew stronger, shaping her understanding of the challenges facing Sri Lanka. The Bandaranaikes had 3 children, Chandrika, Sinethra, and Anyura. Sirimavo balanced her role as a mother with her growing presence in her husband's political circle. Yet, life as a politician's wife wasn't without its challenges. She witnessed the complexities of politics up close, a front-row seat to the highs and lows of public life. In 1959, tragedy struck when SWRD Bandaranaike was assassinated, leaving Sirimavo a widow at 43. Devastated but resolute, she found herself at a crossroads. The Sri Lanka Freedom Party, founded by her late husband, was in disarray. Party leaders approached Sirimavo, urging her to step in and lead. Imagine the courage it took, a woman with no formal political experience stepping into the male-dominated arena of the 1960s. But Sirimavo, rooted in her early life lessons of leadership and compassion, made the bold decision to take the reins. And so began her journey to becoming the world's first female prime minister. But it was her early life, shaped by privilege, compassion, and resilience, that gave her the foundation to lead with strength and empathy. From the hills of Balangoda to the global stage, Sirimavo's story is a testament to the power of determination and destiny. Her early life wasn't just about growing up in luxury. It was about growing into a leader who would change history. And that, my friends, is the legend of Sirimavo Bandaranaike, the woman who turned privilege into purpose and compassion into power.